Cane toads are pretty cool, huh? These obese, omnivorous, oblong omnivores have been terrorizing Australia for 90 years and are very clearly winning. So, let's take the time to properly get to know these little critters and see how we can wipe them off the face of the earth. Cane toads are native to South and Central America and are known to enjoy sand dunes and coastal grasslands. However, on the literal exact opposite of the globe, Australians were having trouble with cane beetles. As a result, the genius Reginald Montgomery knew a solution: toads, much to the dismay of all the Australians. Cane toads are known to have a voracious appetite. Their diet consists primarily of beetles and honeybees. However, if they're able to, cane toads have been reported eating snakes, other frogs, or even small dogs and cats. These gluttonous goobers can eat literally anything they can fit their mouths around. I guess you can call them Mr. Adams. Not only are these amphibians selected, meaning their parents usually aren't around to see them grow up. Sounds familiar. But also, the massive diet of these creatures allow them to constantly have a food source and reproduce rapidly. This is dangerous for other species in the area because they typically can't compete with these deadly hunters. Meaning, while the cane toads eat literally everything, the other species suffer. The Department of Biodiversity and Conservation of Western Australia most notably recommends that civilians simply avoid eating outside to stop attracting the toads. However, more broadly, it is encouraged by the government to kill any toad civilians see. But I'd like to propose another solution. Much like those Brazilians did with the Zika virus, I want to destroy the cane toads from inside. First, we can grow thousands of cane toads in a lab and get them addicted to a specifically engineered drug, one that'll be lethal if they spend too much time without. Then, once we have the perfect specimen that'll spread its addiction to the other cane toads, we'll send them out into the wild. But to easily identify them, we'll mark them with something red. A red suit, perhaps. A red spacesuit. Then we'll send out multiple. Then we'll market them to the youth of America. And then you'll know. Bro, I'm getting an F minus on this.